students, open your mouth. Come on, let me see your teeth. Let me see them. Apparently you guys have really pointy teeth, like wolves, so you have to eat animals? But do you? Look, this is what you guys are often saying. Canine teeth make me a meat eater. But we're going to look into that, and I'm going to show you that it's not true. Now, this site that we're looking at is called yourveganfallacyis.com. You can go there if you want to get your questions answered about veganism, or if somebody's asking you something and you're like, I don't really know what to respond. So you can go to this site. There's a couple of different sites, but this is one that I'm talking about today. Now, there is something in here that's written that I'm not sure that I agree with, but let's just have a look at what they're saying about this particular thing first, okay? So let's look over here. So a fallacy is something that's not true. Okay, so that's the statement that you just read. So this is what some people say. Well, humans have evolved canine teeth to tear flesh. And this means it's natural and normal for us to eat meat. This is what some people think. Now here's the response to that. When humans eat flesh, we don't actually tear it with our cuspids. Instead, we soften meat with cooking, right? When was the last time you ate a raw steak or just bit into a pig without cooking? It just doesn't happen anymore. And then we pre-tear it with utensils. It's a knife and fork, right? Not like the animals. Before grinding it down with our flattened molars, those are the teeth at the back, which are particularly well suited for chewing vegetation. So vegetation means plants. Can you think of different plants that you eat, that you chew? Carrots, cucumbers, broccoli, kale, spinach, potatoes, all kinds of different vegetables, right? Peppers and whatever. Anything that's in the supermarket, just picture yourself walking into the grocery section of a store and seeing all those different plants that you eat, including nuts, all different kinds of nuts, and beans and lentils and chickpeas and chia seeds and flax seeds, all of these things. So using dentition as an indicator of diet is a hard case to make. Now here's the part that I'm not so sure about. This says, domestic cats and dogs have similar dental structures, but cats are obligate carnivores. I'm not so sure. And dogs can be vegan. So let me first talk about the cats. The reason I'm not so sure about that is that I actually know people personally who I really trust who say that they have been giving their cats vegan cat food. That means it has all the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals in there that they need, like taurine and these different things. And they are thriving and they look normal. So if these people, these vegans, have been giving their cats these different foods and their cats are doing okay without eating meat, maybe it's not really true. So there is a Facebook called Vegan Cats. If you're interested, you can go to that and have a look yourself. Talk to different vegans who say that their cats are able to eat plants, and how do they navigate that? I know that they sometimes have to have a little bit extra water because it's a little bit tricky with cats. But let me not talk about that right now because I'm not a cat expert. I'm not a vet when it comes to these kinds of things, but I do know my own anecdotal experience with my own dog Bella. Now she's been vegan since August 2017, and I know that 50,000 of you have signed a petition to try to have her taken away from me, but my vet assures me that she's healthy. She runs like every other dog. Her pee is normal, her poo is normal, her blood work is normal. When she's happy, her tail's up. When she's nervous from an approaching dog, the hairs go up on her. Like, she's normal in every single way. And she's been vegan since August 2017, like I said. So that's quite a while. I've been vegan since June of 2016, and she became vegan a year later because we realized we didn't want to pay people to herd animals to feed her. And when we found out that dogs could be vegan, of course we made that choice, and I encourage all of you to also make that choice. Why pay for murder if you don't have to? Anyway, let's keep going because today we're talking about human teeth, right? Okay, so gorillas are herbivores with long canines. Our own teeth are closer to those of herbivores than carnivores, but we are capable of digesting the flesh and secretions of other species, which means that we can choose to eat plants, animals, or both. But if you have a choice, why would you choose to hurt an innocent being who never did anything wrong to you? The clear solution is to become vegan. So it's clear that the species teeth are not a reliable determinant of its dietary requirements. So this is what this site says. What do you guys think? Do you have experience with a vegan cat or a vegan dog? Write it in the comments below. Now remember, I'm not telling you you should make your cat vegan and just feed your cat vegetables and fruits. I don't think that's a good idea at all, because they need certain vitamins and minerals, and they need certain things that have to be in the food. I know taurine is one of them. So go ahead and do some research yourself and see if you can go to that group on Facebook called Vegan Cats and check it out. Just see what people are saying. I'm not an expert in it. Like I said, I just know about my own dog, Bella, and that she has been vegan and she's not eating any eggs. She doesn't have any dead animals in her food. She doesn't have any milk, no cheese, nothing like that. So we just buy a brand of dog food that is vet approved. So you can Google it yourself, and down in my description below, you can actually have a link. If you want to get vegan dog food for your dog, you can get, you just press the link down there and it'll take you to how you can order it. But in the meantime, you guys, with your next choices, you can choose to be vegan from now on, because your canine teeth, they don't make you a meat eater. That's a fallacy. Okay? Okay. So thanks for being here and learning about teeth. And thanks for being as vegan as possible. I really do appreciate all that you're doing for the animals. I know it's not easy, because I'm trying to tell you that you should basically change your whole life around. But yeah, you really kind of have to if you want to be a good person. You just can't pay to hurt these innocent animals. You know, in the dairy industry, it's just so awful what they do. Stealing the babies away from their mothers and murdering them just so that we can steal their milk. It's not right. And the baby chicks, baby boy chicks in the egg industry are useless because they'll never be able to lay eggs, so they murder them at day one. They just check to see if they're little boys. And if they're boys, they put them in this giant blender. They just throw them in this giant blender where the knives just cut them up in a million pieces. It's so devastating. So don't eat eggs, don't drink milk, don't do any of these things that hurt animals, and don't eat meat, of course. Google healthy vegan recipes. You know, there's vegans in the Olympics, and the American Academy of Dietetics, Nutrition and Dietetics has said that you can be vegan at any stage of development, whether you're a newborn, a child, a teenager, a parent, a grandparent, a pregnant mom, a lactating mom. Everyone can be vegan. There's vegans in the Olympics, for heaven's sakes. Okay? Okay. Coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Click on them. Be curious. Look around that Vegan Teacher site. And do you see below? Do you see a subscribe button? Just have a look. You see it? So beside it, there's a notification bell. So if you press the subscribe button and the notification bell, you can help me to get these animals out of hell, because we don't want to hurt animals for nothing. And you can also contact me, usually at the beginning of a premiere, if you want to get a hold of me quickly. It's the best way. I'm often there, and you can just say, "Hi, Miss Katie, I have a quick question," or whatever. Or if you want me to review a specific video, that's a good time to contact me. Okay? Oh, I also have a Patreon, by the way. If you're interested, you can go in the description below if you want to support my work here, if you think it's of value. So thanks a lot for being here, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.